Howdy guys, I'm back with more of The Witcher 2. Today I'm going to continue searching for Triss by investigating this troll over here. Really hoping that's not Triss and his cookpot. Or her.
Who there?
A witcher.
Bumpkin's wishes send to me kill.
Bump.
So be. Kill, quick. No pain.
First tell me, where's the woman you kidnapped?
Kidnap none! Aye, troll!
A dwarf saw you carrying a human woman.
Me stupid. Sick she, me carry. Her help, feed, pet. But she run go. Mrs. first run go. Redhead then. All gone. Soup only stay.
Aww.
What's in the pot?
Soup. Elf and onion. Good. One try?
Yes? What happened? Tell me from the start. I don't like onions. Where did you get the ingredients? I try to omit onions pretty much every time I can. I just don't like them.
I don't really care for onions.
Stupid wisher. Elf good taste with onion. Tomato-like.
Tomato-like. Oh my gosh, I don't even care. I love this guy. So, where did you get the elf? I'm guessing it didn't grow off a tree.
Where did you get the elves?
Missus bring from Garley's. Like I bring Redhead.
The redhead's in the soup too?
No. Redhead run go. Mrs. run go. All gone.
Aww.
Only soup stay.
Poor troll. I feel so bad for him. Oh, he only has his soup. Poor guy. Okay, so what happened? It sounds like the redhead ran away, the wife ran after the redhead, and he's just got this big old pot of soup.
Tell me, troll, what happened here?
Me in gullies, Mrs. in gullies. Bones found. Nice to know. Then wham! Humis from sky fall.
You're lying, troll. People don't fall from the sky.
Troll true tell. Flash crack. Two humis drop where dumble ship. Humi man, big as troll. And woman. I go see.
Was the man bald? Did he have a scar?
Wisher man likes man.
What? No.
See, I from far. Bald, yes. Scar no see. Run he go to gullies. Leave redhead Humi. Down. See I go. Redhead grown. Her pain. Closer I creep. Run she not go. Let her grow. Take me Humi woman. Go home. Missus angry. Call Humi wench thin bones.
Thin bones.
Hungry, missus. Yap and yap. Then run go own for food. Give water, redhead Humi. Leaves cover leg. Humi redhead nice. Pet she when sleep.
What?
Redhead have kerchief. Nice to sniff. Missus come back. Herbs in hand. Drop thin wench. Eat, she call. Mrs. Yap. Rag give. Troll say not. Nice to feel. Stench troll like.
Oh my god.
Mrs. say she or
Oh, she gave an
troll
ultimatum.
think. Nice redhead. Nice rag stench. Troll, Mrs. Tell. Mrs. Troll with log beat and run go. Even left elves.
What happened to the redhead?
Redhead wrong pain. Redhead stay. Pain gone. Redhead run go at night. Troll sleep. Wind howl empty.
Oh my gosh, that was like such a headache to try to understand. I feel like with the troll talk, like I feel like they write the script and then they like throw it in Google Translate and then they just like keep translating it in like 50 different languages and then they throw it back in English and then whatever order the words are in is what they put in. Oh my gosh. All right. So, got a bit of a love triangle, if you could call it that. Seems like Mr. Troll was a little fascinated with some of with Triss and her bandana. Do you have the redhead's bandana?
Do you still have the redhead's bandana?
No, Missy's take away.
Aww.
Old bog leave elves, frag, steal, and run go.
Aww.
Where did she go, your wife?
Gullies, Mrs. Gullies like. Gullies me like.
Why don't I look for her?
Wish her Mrs. no kill. Good old bug. Little Batty.
Okay, I won't kill her. We'll see. Oh gosh, I don't have the heart to kill any of these trolls. They just have so much personality. I imagine it's got to be pretty hard to do like a heartless Geralt playthrough, but I don't know, maybe not. There's some real badasses out there, but I won't kill her.
I won't hurt your woman.
Mrs. Tell come back. Be lone. Be terrible. Wind howl empty.
Fine. I'll tell your mate to come back, but I need the redhead's bandana.
Mrs. have. Mrs. good. She up give. Soon as she back.
Okay. The she-troll of Vergen. Okay, so I need to convince the female troll to... Oh gosh, am I gonna be playing like Dr. Phil here with trolls? Oh my gosh, it's always shenanigans with these trolls. Now, oh okay, it's way down here. Alright, gonna go on a bit of an adventure here. I think, oh god, I don't want to deal with this, not again. I have fought so many herpes. I am perfectly content with
Guess they'll never learn.
running right by. I should probably fight them, but just seeing them all and thinking about that quest where I had to get like 1,000,000 of these feathers. Well, you know, I guess I could actually finish that quest like properly this time, or whatever happened. Oh, harpies. I don't even know if harpies. Alright, hopefully I'm going in the right direction here. Some of this seems a little familiar. I think I ran around in part of this area in the Roche path, but I don't remember exactly where. I'm pretty sure I had to go through all of this, basically. I don't know. I can't remember where I haven't been. I'm very, very, very directionally challenged. Oh my gosh, I hate harpies so much. Oh, they just come out of nowhere and they don't stop and they make this horrible noise. They just sound terrible and they fly around and they're just there. Ugh. Not a fan of harpies. Ugh. Not at all. Does anyone really like harpies anyway? Let's get this guy. Well, I guess this is like a super harpy, isn't it? Urnia or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce anything. Alright, can I loot these guys by any chance? Or am I being impatient? Okay, here we go. Here's some bodies. Oh, except that's not the right button. There we go. Hee. Alright, there we go. Now we can put this up. Alright, my arrow is pointing this way, and I see an exclamation mark. Let's see if we got... Oh, I'm hearing some people fighting over here. Oh! We got a situation. We got men...
She's wounded. Let her bleed.
Better lunge at her all at once. She's weakened.
Oh!
Not worth the risk.
This is the guy from...
What are you doing here?
We're mercenaries. Currently on King Hansel's pay. We were sent here on reconnaissance. Barely escaped with our lives from that mist of specters. Now we're up against a furious she-troll.
Furious.
Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia.
The White Wolf. We could use professional help, Witcher.
Will you help us?
Oh boy. Okay, so it's cool to see, like, because I think I saw, like, the, some of the aftermath of this from the Hensel, or from Roche, or the other perspective or whatever, so now I'm making it up to here where they're actually fighting her. Okay, she needs to live, oh gosh, I see the problem here because, you know, Witcher code of conduct, I need to be dealing with monsters. I hope, and this guy's pretty tough. I hope it doesn't come to a fighting disagreement. Hopefully we can just talk our way out of this. She needs to live.
I can't let you kill her.
Since when does a monster slayer take their side?
Exactly what
None of your business. I need her, and you need to leave.
She killed 2 of my men.
Uh-oh.
Walk away, and nobody else will get hurt.
You won't help? Fine. Just don't disturb us. We'll manage ourselves.
Oh dear.
The troll needs to live.
The troll will die.
Then
And
you'll have to kill me, too.
In that case, adieu, Witcher.
oh, just like that. Oh, now see, this is. Oh man, now see the. Oh yeah, this is the guy from Roche's perspective or path or whatever. Now see, this is a naughty Witcher here. I'm supposed to be helping the monsters, but to be fair, he did attack me first. I just said she needs to live. I didn't say I'm gonna kill you.
Enough! We surrender! Throw down your arms, men!
Oh, thank
Spare us! Witcher, the king will pay our ransom.
I'm not looking for a ransom. Leave the troll alone and go your way.
Exactly what.
You'll let us go?
That's all
You
I
can't
wanted.
return through the mist. It's certain death.
The soldiers of fortune. We're not afraid of death.
Neither do we foolishly seek it. The Witcher's right.
Commander, we were to find a Witcher.
A bald one with a snake medallion. This one's white-haired, with a wolf in his neck.
Oh, surrender to Saskia. You're looking for Letho. Yeah, I like how there's still a bit of a brawl going on here with this, whatever this guy's doing back here. He's glitching out a little bit. He's not really sure what he's up to either. He's lagging. All right, so you're looking for Letho.
You're looking for Letho.
You know him?
Somewhat.
You could say that. I'm looking for him, too. What do you know about him?
Sheila de Tanserville told us to search the ravines for this Letho. All we found was a camp strewn with dead Scoia'tael. This Letho was responsible for the bloodbath, and he did not act alone.
Where was this?
On the other side of the Wraith's Mist.
What were you to do with him?
Kill him, and anyone with him.
Anyone? Are you sure?
That was the order.
Do you know where Letho is?
Somewhere on the other side of this mist.
Ah.
We found a trail, but then the mist descended. We got lost, and emerged from it here.
Okay, I see. That's what's going on then. So he was here, possibly, but... So Letho is definitely on the other side of the mist at this point. Now see... Ooh, I'm not I'm guessing... So this is where he's killed a bunch of Scoia'tael. Might be harder to take it easy on Letho this time, but like I said, we'll have to see how events unfold. So, by the way, surrender to Saskia.
I advise you to surrender to the rebels.
That would be new to me. I am Adam Pangrat, known as a Dieu.
You won't survive for long out here.
They'll hang us. They know Henselt hired us.
Go to Cecil Burden. He'll treat you fairly. But don't count on him outbidding Henselt.
Hear that, boys? Let's meet the Dragon Slayer. The Witcher claims we'll be safe and sound. Gather the wounded. Stop buggering and move out.
Really? It's just gonna work out like that? Well, that's actually
Humi's
nice.
trolls, see? To kill Humi's itchy would kill trolls, sure.
Yeah.
You, other. Good, you help. Troll, you help.
If you want to help me, go back to your old man.
No! Idjit Humi redhead grope.
Whoa.
He's alone now. He misses you.
Tell him, too late.
Oh, now see, I can't force her to go back. I mean, he disrespected her. I mean, she has every reason to leave him. I mean, if she's not into that. Well, know anything about the redhead? Go back to your mate. Well, you know, she's a strong, independent troll, and she don't need no troll, so I'm not gonna force her to do something she doesn't want to do. Know anything about the redhead?
Know anything about the woman who's in your lair?
Troll no. Hume ugly. Hume stinks.
Return to your husband if you want to repay me.
Troll don't want, but troll will.
Aww.
For you other. You good.
Aww. I don't. Aww.
Mrs. Back! Good! Troll-like!
Me back for wisha asked. Stay away if wisha not ask.
Mrs. Wise!
Idiot you. Hume woman grope.
No more! Never again!
Give me the bandana.
Here, stupid old buck.
Troll give horn. In danger, wish her blow. Troll come.
What?
Thanks. I'll remember that. Now go to your mate. Maybe pick her some flowers first.
Flowers? No! Flowers stench. Troll bring bird dung.
Oh gosh.
Idiot!
Oh,
What troll doing there?
I got a Steam achievement.
Me
Friend
see.
of Trolls.
Stench!
The stench will run. Go!
So
Hume
basically,
stench. Sleep no me.
Trolls like the worst smells and the worst things, and everything that smells nice smells like death to them. Oh my gosh, I love the trolls are second to the dwarves, except the trolls would be more fun if it weren't such a darn headache to try and figure out what they're talking about.
Want what?
Aww. So I guess it's Mr. Troll that's going to come to my aid if I blow the horn.
Good elf lard. Me lie.
Yuck. So, alright, those are bodies in there. I think those are some elbows. I don't know. Okay, so do I actually? Oh, I do. I actually have a troll horn. Cool. And Triss's bandana. Sweet. All right. So I need to give the bandana to. Give Triss's bandana to Philippa. All right. So I have the Immortelle. I have Triss's bandana, which. Okay, we need a Rose of Remembrance for healing. Yeah, okay, yeah, we've gotta do this. We're still a ways from healing Saskia. Okay, so I've got to get back into town with this bandana, which it's going to be a nightmare for me to find this place, so I will be back. Alrighty, into Philippa's house I go. No moaning this time, unfortunately. Nope, she's just asleep.
You wanted to discuss something?
Alright, Immortelle, I've got Triss's bandana, and oh, let's talk about this real quick. Sheila de Tensarville's on Henselt's side.
Your friend Sheila is conniving with Henselt.
I know this, Witcher, but it's no cause for concern. Sheila is there to ensure Henselt doesn't fall prey to the same people who killed Foltest. We don't want him as sovereign of the Pontar Valley, but we also don't need Kedwin to descend into civil war.
Interesting. She's there to see that he doesn't get, see, everything that comes out of her mouth is just complete BS. Complete. These sorceresses think they're so smart. Alright, so I've got Triss's bandana.
I've got Triss's bandana.
Have you learned anything?
Triss was here. Letho forced her to teleport.
Why would he? There are easier ways to travel.
2 of Letho's comrades, probably those responsible for Demoven's death, were hiding among the Scoia'tael. When it became evident in Flotsam that the Kingslayer wanted to dispose of Iorveth, the Scoia'tael leader gave the order to eliminate them. Letho had to reach the unit before the elven messengers did. He could only do that by teleporting.
I assumed that Triss wanted to teleport to me, but she missed the mark and they ended up in the gullies. What happened next?
Letho left her in a gully, wounded. He probably thought that she'd diversify the local trolls' diet. He himself went to see the elves and massacred the unit with his comrades. They're somewhere on the other side of the fog.
What about Triss?
She escaped from the troll. Everything suggests she's somewhere in the area.
I can assure you she is not in Vergen.
She has to be here. Locate her.
I'll try, but it will take some time. Have you learned anything else?
You're not doing anything else. You are literally sleeping. Like, my gosh. Sheila ordered Letho and Triss to be killed, and nothing worth mentioning. Well, we know that... Okay, so we know that everything she's saying is pretty much just all BS, so... Let's see what she says when I say this. Sheila ordered Letho and Triss killed.
Sheila ordered Letho and Triss killed.
I can't believe that.
Believe it. I ran into some mercenaries she enlisted to kill Letho and anyone found with him.
She must have meant the other Kingslayers. Are you sure she knew Triss was with him?
Are you so sure of Sheila? There was something going on between her and Triss. I sensed a lot of tension.
A misunderstanding.
Maybe. Let's find Triss and clear everything up.
I need some time. What's going on out there?
Let's see.
Oh, is something going on outside? Of course it is.
What's going on?
It's Witcher.
The peasants want to take pitchforks to King Demoven's son.
What?
Why?
The Dragon Slayer's servant is spreading rumors that Stennis poisoned Saskia. The commoners are in an uproar. They want to dispense justice.
Probably
Where's
right.
the prince?
Barricaded himself in his room, guarded by nobles. For the moment, the peasants are still respectful, but they are feverish. A fight is inevitable. Help us out. The situation is dire. I'm going to inform the other nobles.
Oh, do I have to do this right now? Oh my gosh. That's the thing with this game, and I should know it by now. If I should definitely know it by my second, playthrough of this darn game that I can't turn around without something just being on fire. I just walk over here. Oh, the town's on fire now. Gee. Well, that's swell. Okay, so yeah, I kind of glossed over the fact that Sheila did say to kill anyone with Letho, because I was, kind of thinking, yeah, other Kingslayers or whatever, but no, that would be Triss. Man, these sorceresses, they are all just, I know what my opinion on sorceresses is now, and I'm done with them. So, it was only a matter of time. I don't like people like Stennis. Oh gosh, Stennis really did have expendable just written all over his face, and we do need his blood, so it kind of seemed like it was coming, and to be perfectly honest, I kind of might even agree with that rumor. Maybe he did poison her. It was only a matter of time. I don't like people like Stennis. She doesn't... You know what? I mean, I don't really have an opinion on Stennis. I don't think I care much for him. But I'm not telling this broad anything, I think. It was only a matter of time.
Dogs growl at cats. Cats hiss at the dogs. A noble's a wolf to a peasant.
Forget those animalistic similes and take care of it. I'll try to locate Triss.
What?
And should anything happen to Prince Stennis, remember... We need his blood.
I remember.
So, gather his blood before something happens. Where is Triss Marigold? Okay, so this... Oh, shoot. I failed a quest. I honestly don't even... I honestly don't even know what that was, to be honest. I think that was like a random quest like I meant to check out when I was... Oh no, yeah, I think... Oh no. Yeah, I was just, I just ran by, and let me tell you how I solved a crime in Vergen with a bit of help from Geralt, who started the whole thing by talking to the elf Elias. Elias thought he would need a witcher, but had no idea that a poet would prove to be a key to the case. Young men, both elves and humans, were being murdered in Vergen. The elves said that their bodies were being found near a burned village located at the mouth of the gully leading to Vergen, and subsequently being interred in the catacombs beyond the town. Geralt took it all in and began to wonder if he should go to the crime scene or to the burial site. As Geralt searched the burned village for clues, he could not help but notice a pervading scent of sulfur, a scent so characteristic and strong that it obscures all others, as I'm sure you know, which I actually did that like off camera when I was running between areas. Odors at the site of a fire are nothing unusual, but the added scent of sulfur can mean only one thing to a witcher, that a succubus is or was near. Finding no other traces of the beast, however, Geralt noted his suspicion and set off for the dwarven catacombs to pursue his other lead. We shall never solve the mystery of the killings, as Iorveth led his scoia'tael away from Vergen. Unable to speak with either Elias or Iorveth, Geralt shrugged and moved on into other matters. Thus we must add spoiling the plot of a detective story to the list of Iorveth's many crimes. Oh, I feel really bad now because I didn't realize that I was already at a point that some of these side quests were going to terminate. I actually feel really bad about that because I didn't know, because usually it seems like I have to get down to like 3 of these main quests before stuff starts failing, but I guess it's always better to do side quests first. Well, that being the case, that was like the only like particularly interesting side quest I even have right now, unless I want to go do more harpy feathers, which is like, I might, I don't know, I might do that. I assume I still have plenty of time on that, but I assumed I had plenty of time on all of my side quests, and that doesn't seem to be true. Well, seeing as my time is a bit limited... Oh, I guess I haven't been over here. I was going to see if I could find where this fella is and see if it's worth getting a reward. Whoops, I guess it's right over here. If I can find him. I don't... Am I just really daft, or is this place like a complete nightmare to navigate? I feel like I'm extremely daft, but I feel like this place is also a nightmare to navigate. I don't know. So, oh, okay, some orange. Nothing exciting in here. I'm kind of tempted to use a mod to make my inventory like unlimited. Oh, there's I don't know if I've read this one, The Life and Death of the White Rose. I don't know if I've read that one. Let me take a quick look at it just to see. It's pretty short. The story of one known as the White Rose of Sharied is both sad and tragic. Over 200 years ago, a Ailerin led elven youth into a hopeless fight against humans. This heroic dash could end in only one way. They died for freedom, for stone and marble of their cities, and for Ailerin. Just as she promised, they died with dignity, heroism, honor, yet elves could not rise again after that defeat. However, she remains a symbol of fighting for freedom to this day, and elven insurgents go to battle with her name on their lips. So I guess an ideology never dies, even if they fail, right? Okay, so orange. Hopefully Cecil doesn't mind me just taking everything here while he's
They lie in wait for their lord and prince. Humans are an odd lot. I certainly hope Scaling can clean up this mess. What can I do for you, Witcher?
Oh, there's a lot to talk about here. Okay, are you collecting taxes? Just by the way.
This must be the first revolt ever to be taxed.
We can't feed ourselves nor fortify our walls with rebel slogans alone. But rest easy. Stennis and the nobles won't get a single oren from us.
Sweet.
Though, of course, the prince is just waiting for the right moment to get his grubby hands on our finances.
I'm sure his motivations are pure, and he'll do it exclusively out of regard for his subjects.
Geralt's just a hoot, isn't he? He's just funny. I love him. Oh gosh, I definitely need to be talking with more people around the town. I can't believe this guy has so much to talk about. All right, since when have you ruled Vergen?
How long have you been alderman?
My predecessor was killed 3 years ago. I was one of his advisors. I knew my way round the circus, so I volunteered to manage things. No one opposed me. Mostly I deal with trade and taxes, and I organize assorted matters. In the end, everyone listens to Saskia exclusively, me included.
Well, it still sounds like everyone's got their part to play, though, which is good. Sounds like they need to start a Patreon for the revolution. So, battle preparations coming along all right?
How are things?
Everyone awaits the battle. Some pray, others drink. Zoltan and Yarpan are chasing peasants around the square. They need a bit of drilling. Iorveth's warriors are trying to be inconspicuous, and so they should. I'd feel better if they crawled up the devil's arse and disappeared. But Saskia thinks we don't stand a chance without them.
Okay, well, I don't know what Iorveth is doing now that I've failed that one quest. Well, I need to go deal with this Stennis situation. I picked kind of a weird time to go exploring. Oh well. Okay, so, Saskia needs medicine.
Saskia needs help, Cecil. Philippa can produce an antidote, but she needs a magic artifact to do that.
Would you like a fern and a dancing worm to go with it?
Yes.
Listen, I don't know about magic, but there is a place, as long as I can remember, it's been of interest to sorcerers. They say it's a very strong intersection. Look for magic there.
Where exactly is there?
Seek out the ruins in the forest beyond Vergen. There's a place of power there. You can't miss it. Why so glum? Saskia's a tough girl. She'll bounce back. Keep your head up.
Thanks, Cecil.
Huh.
No, Witcher. I thank you. Save that lass, and you'll save my town.
That's the plan. Huh. So, I've got a new... I guess that's easy enough to update that one. So I need to find a place of power. I was actually worried about this one because right here it said Geralt thought deeply about which townspeople would be best informed and about those who liked collecting stories. I thought I would have to be really combing the streets to find where to go for this one. But, that's what's cool about The Witcher. It's like if you just stumble around enough, you eventually find your way. It's just such a well-designed game. It really, really, truly is. Oh yeah, okay. Let's keep talking with him. Oh wait, no, I need to get my reward. Yeah, hey, I came here to get a reward. Let's see. The necrophage nest is my reward. Let me wait on that one. Let's go to this real quick. Know anyone who took part in the battle of 3 years ago?
Cecil, do you know anyone who fought in the war 3 years ago?
I did.
Oh.
Did you fight here at Vergen?
Course.
Philippa claims you know a bit about the battle.
That old cook insult, called king by some, thought that Aedirnians were bumpkins who'd ship bricks as soon as his troops crossed the river.
Why did he attack Aedirn?
According to Henselt, Upper Aedirn is the ancient legacy of the Kedwenny crown and must be returned to the mother country. Brazen farter.
Yeah,
That
really.
brazen farter had a point. If you read some history, you'll know that 300 years ago this land belonged to Kedwen.
Load of crab. 700 years ago, the elves reigned here. And 1,000,000 years ago, these lands were the domain of the worms. If things worked that way, every king could invade a neighboring land and claim his right to do so because an ancestor took a dump there.
Amen to that.
All right. Hensel wanted to conquer Upper Aedirn. What then?
He rolled in, got hammered, and rolled out.
Cecil, that doesn't help me
I
much.
love him.
It wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. If I try speaking of it, I'll see it all again. I don't want.
The ghosts of the fallen fight in the mist. They turn into horrible creatures called Draugrs. Eternians, Kedweni, men, elves, and dwarves too.
Bloody hell. No peace even after death.
I want to help them, but I need to know more about the battle.
Very well. Listen, a beautiful day that grew hot later. Very hot. When Vandegrift attacked in the afternoon, he sent a dun banner at the fore. Many of our lads shit themselves at the mere sight of their standard, but we had a surprise of our own. Under the cover of night, we prepared fire pits. Our archers lit them up at the right moment. I still can't believe we managed to fool their scouts. If it wasn't for that ambush, we wouldn't be speaking today. They likely wouldn't be in Upper Edirn at all. We decimated the Dun banner, but that was only the beginning. Seltkirk was our commander. Everywhere he appeared, the Kedwenis gave ground. He wreaked havoc among them. Hearts rose at the mere sight of his armor. Then, Vandegrift himself entered the fray. Seltkirk met him in the middle of the field. In the end, Vandegrift killed Seltkirk. A terrible death that sent the Edirnian ranks into disarray. I thought it was the end of us. Then the sky fell, as if the stars themselves had decided to avenge the death of a great knight. Fire covered the battlefield. Nobody sought the enemy. They were all looking for somewhere to flee. Yes, there were no more friends and enemies, only the living and the dead. They say it was the doing of a Kidweni sorceress who wanted revenge on Vandegrift. Could be true, as Henselt had her executed right after the battle.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I wasn't sure if he was ever going to get to what Sabrina did, but there. Okay, so he saw what happened with the fire raining out of the sky. Crazy. Did you see the duel between Seltkirk and Vandegrift? What happened to the Dun banner? How did the battle start? Did you see the Kedwenis cross? Let's see, did you see the Kedwenis cross?
You saw the Kedwenis cross the river?
From afar, I saw Vandegrift leading 4,000 heavily armed men.
Jeez.
Many a heart sank when we saw the elite bearheads or the armoured banners from Ardcarrig. The Dun banner was in the middle, veterans of Brenna. As soon as he set foot on Edirnian land, Vandegrift climbed a hill and surveyed the area, as if it was his fief. Son of a bitch was as sure of himself as ever. Upon spying him, I remember the dwarves all dropped their trousers and showed him their asses.
Oh my
Then
gosh.
Seltkirk stepped out in front of us. His white armour shone in the sun. We were afraid a Kedweni arbalist would shoot him, but they too stood as if frozen, and Seltkirk just looked at them and bowed ever so slightly.
Wow. Man, this guy has a cool way of telling stories, dude. That I just see it and just, oh, it's so cool. Oh my gosh, dwarves showing their behinds. Though dwarves know how to have a good time even in war. So how did the battle start?
Remember anything from before the battle?
As if it was yesterday. Henselt's troops crossed the Pontar the third day after the autumn equinox. Edirn had good spies, so we were ready for them, and Seltkirk lined up our troops along the hills. Our hearts rose at the sight of the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersberg and Gullet fluttering in the wind. Knights and armoured infantry side by side in our ranks. Even the peasants had their regiments. The dwarves were on the left flank. Over 5,000 strong we were. Nobody caring about race or background, like never before. Only King Demavend was missing. But he must have had more important business than defending his country.
Oh. I thought, okay, so, what happened to the Dun banner? And, well, then I want to know where I feel like I have a hole in the story there. Well, I guess he knows what he knows. Okay, so, I guess what happened to the Dun banner? Let's see what happened on it from this perspective.
You captured the Dun banner standard?
Henselt's choice troops, and not a one survived. The visitors sent them to their deaths, refused to give them reinforcements. He was a monster in human form. The men of the Dun were real swaggerers. Killed a lot of our lads, but for every Dunner, there were 7 Edirnians. They had no chance. Aye, we captured their standard. We buried what was left of them in the crypts beyond Vergen. Their standard lies with them. Worthy foes are to be respected, even in death.
I'm going to need that standard.
Okay, that's worth it. I'm just gonna need that, and you're gonna have to be okay with that, respect or not. So, did you see the duel between Seltkirk and Vandergrift?
Did you see the duel between Seltkirk and Vandergrift?
I stood half a furlong from them. Never seen a fight like it. Probably never will again. They'd already met once, at a jousting tournament in Ardcarreg. Seltkirk won there. He beat on the visitor so hard he broke his sword. Seltkirk was a true knight, the last of his breed. Vandergrift was so pissed off after that tournament he hanged the smith who made his sword and ordered a special one from a
What?
sorcerer. I bet he cut down Seltkirk with that new sword.
Vandergrift is dead. What happened to his sword?
Saskia's got it. Good thing, too. Only her hand can tame the hatred enchanted in that sword. After the battle, when the flames abated, the scavengers came. They stole everything. Imagine, not a single keepsake or Seltkirk in the whole of Edirn. His brother babbles something about a gauntlet, but he's a lying dog.
Wow, that's something. And I wonder if Saskia's ability to wield this cursed weapon has something to do with her being a dragon, or maybe something to do with all these pesky sorceresses. They're always up to something. All right, thanks, Cecil. I know what to look for.
Thanks, Cecil. That was helpful. I think I know what I need to lift the curse now.
Madame Eilhart claims you need 4 symbols. The standard symbolizes death. Vandergrift's sword stands for hatred. What about the other 2?
I have a feeling Philippa has a handle on the rest.
Here's hoping you're right.
Geralt usually is. Ooh, so that updated, let's see, oh, okay, so go to the oh, this sounds familiar. Go to the catacombs and wait for events on those 2. Okay, so I still need to get my reward, the necrophage.
We killed most of the necrophages.
Most?
The passage to the lower level collapsed. They won't get out. In time, they'll die off and you can restart work.
Thank you, Witcher. The whole of Vergen thanks you. Here's your coin. Shive, Skaggs, and Zigrim will get the same.
Sweet. I like this guy. I'm glad that everyone gets paid because everyone worked hard. It shouldn't be just Geralt. It was Geralt and the 4 dwarves. Oh gosh, where's the door? Okay, so I need to, let's see here. Alright, so I need to level up, gosh, okay, so this place of power, I think he said it was like on the other side of the mist, if I'm not mistaken, so I don't think I can do that right now, can I? I'm not sure. So and plus it seems like the best thing to deal with right now is I should probably stop the peasants from lynching the prince. Yeah, it says there's no time to lose. I should go ahead and read this. Royal blood. It's a shame Philippa didn't demand a crocodile's tears and a sorceress's smile as ingredients of the antidote for Saskia. I believe the Witcher would have had an easier time obtaining either of those. As it was, he had to acquire some royal blood, literally. There were only 2 potential donors in the area, Henselt and Stennis. The blood coursing through the veins of Stennis, son of Demavend, was royal without a doubt. When a messenger arrived bearing news of a riot in front of the prince's abode, Philippa dispatched Geralt there immediately. Peasants recruited into the army were accusing Stennis of poisoning Saskia and threatening to lynch him. So there was no time to lose, and of course, I'm just sitting here having story time, even though there's no time to lose. I feel like Stennis could suffer a little bit. I don't know. I tend to agree with the peasants here. I feel like he probably poisoned her. If I was expecting the poison, I would have.
You're stupid. She just fell unconscious. The White Wolf will save her.
I heard
Shut your trap if you don't know what's going on!
Oh, okay, things are getting really serious here. Okay, hold on. So, I think I will probably go ahead and stop here, because it seems like this is going to... things might get a little crazy here. I don't know. I don't imagine it's going to get too wacky, but it's The Witcher. Okay, so... I don't know if these are any... if reading this is going to be any different than it was in the Roche path. Death symbolized. One of the artifacts needed to lift the curse from the battlefield was to symbolize death. Having no idea what he was to look for, the Witcher took Philippa's advice and decided to talk to Cecil Burden. Vergen's alderman knew a lot about the battle between the Caedwini and Aedirnian armies, so he would likely give Geralt a good lead. After hearing the Witcher out, Cecil Burden stroked his beard and began his tale of the Dun Banner. The Dun was a unit of Caedwini light cavalry known far beyond the borders of Henselt's kingdom. Its soldiers had taken part in the battle, and their standard, easily recognized by any veteran from the north, could very well be the symbol of death. The unit's standard was buried in the forest crypt alongside the fallen soldiers. The Witcher had to find the tomb and the artifact. Alright. And hatred symbolized. Okay, so seems kind of like the same thing here in the first paragraph. Alright, so I'll start here. Cecil did not disappoint. He knew a lot and gladly shared his knowledge. The alderman told Geralt that the symbol of hatred could only be the sword of the infamous Vandergrift, bearing the dreaded but fitting name of hatred. Unfortunately, the blade belonged to Saskia the Dragon Slayer, who had been poisoned and lay dying, or might already be dead, maybe according to these dwarves. Though the Witcher had stolen from the dead or dying in the past, in this instance, he decided to stay his hand. It's best not to piss off dragons, for you are crunchy and taste good with ketchup, right? Okay, so, hey, works on in the mines. Vergen regained its mines. The Elder was pleased and rewarded our hero. I'm not sure if there... doesn't look like there's anything too exciting there. Alright, so... I guess I should go deal with this pesky... peasant riot situation.
Say she's dead.
Oh, he's
You're stupid.
saying the
She
same
just
thing
fell
again.
unconscious.
Alright.
Saver.
So, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I'll head over here and, like I said, I'll deal with this next time. Thank you guys so much for watching me play The Witcher today. I really do appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you with another video soon. Bye for now.